If you've never mixed fabric softener with dish soap, you should definitely try it out. I'll show you what this brilliant mixture can do for you in this video. First, grab yourself a container. Now you're going to need some water. You'll need 150 milliliters of this, which you pour into the other container. Next, we need the first of the two ingredients mentioned, which is fabric softener. We'll also take 150 milliliters of this and add it to our water. Then we also need the dish soap, but we'll use a bit less of this one. It should only be 50 milliliters. Once you have each of these three ingredients in your container, give the mixture a thorough stir so they mix well and become well combined, because that's very important for the whole thing to work exactly as intended. Once you've mixed everything well, it's best to grab a spray bottle, because that's how the application works best, as you'll see in a moment. So pour the whole mixture into the spray bottle using a funnel, put the spray head on, and every time before you use it, you should give it a good shake. Because you can just set it aside for later and then bring it back out whenever you need it. Now we finally come to the truly incredible application, because with this powerful cleaning mixture, you just have to go directly to the grout of your tiles. Now spray a small amount only into the grout. You don't need to spray the rest of the tiles. Now you'll need a small brush with slightly stiffer bristles. I have a special brush like this, but you could also just use an old toothbrush, for example, that you would have otherwise thrown in the trash. Now you just have to rub through your grout a few times and then you'll see the incredible before and after result. But it's extremely important that once you've wiped it well, you remove the residue with a cloth, dry it again, and ideally mop the floor once more to remove any leftovers. And then you can clearly see here which grout lines I've wiped and which ones I haven't. They've become nice and bright again, and that's without me having to scrub hard or for a long time. But do you already know the secret behind the small pocket on a pair of jeans? You can find out what it's all about in the video you see on the screen now. Click right on it.